I'm back. Another day in the bay. I'm Takis.
I'm Danny. Welcome back, guys.
Yes, what are we drinking today, Danny?
Oh, mate, today we're drinking tea because it's daytime and we shouldn't drink during the day.
Fair enough.
There we go. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
We're drinking Twinings tea from London because we're kind of British.
Yeah, we're posh, at least. But what I would like to say is that those mugs feature the Amplifier. In case you know, there's a different, the Ampelmännchen they call it, is the little thing you have on the traffic light instead of the conventional, green and red, now walk kind of figure. There's a special one in the east of Germany, and that's the...
That's the symbol?
That's the... You will never find this on a traffic light, that's a female version of it.
Okay.
So it's just a nice thing. That's the guy, the little Ampelmann, that is featured on the traffic lights. But this is something we got from a museum in Berlin. Me and my wife.
Very nice.
So, yeah, today...
Today I've got a confession to make, mate. I've picked up an amp.
Okay.
And this wasn't really planned, but you know how it is. I'm always looking on the bay, I'm looking on eBay. And I saw something, I put a bid in, and I got it. And it's here. It cost me €200.
It was my turn today, what are you doing?
Well, I'm sorry, mate. It came and I couldn't resist. And I had to bloody take it on the tram here.
An amp, you said?
It's an absolute nightmare. Because these things are horribly heavy. You forget, I love my katana. I'm very into my katana now. And it's light. And now I sympathize with the people that say, yeah, I don't want it, these new Fender deluxe lightweight things, I sympathize with that. I don't want to take this thing around all the time, but it sounds insane.
You got a full valve amp?
Yes.
One speaker?
One speaker, 1x12, full valve, British, also British, it fits with the T. And British style, British voiced. So, any guesses?
Oh, you said British, 112. Could be a Vox, could be a Black Star, could be a Marshall, could be a Laney, could be all the good stuff on this planet. My favorite sound is a valve British amp. What are you doing, Danny? So, how many watts?
50.
50 watts.
50.
You got a 50 watts amp for the bay.
Full valve.
Okay. It's insane.
Microphone going out.
So you're gonna get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. Nightmare.
Okay. So we've got an amp.
I've wheeled it in.
I'm gonna do the show with an amp today, not with Danny.
All the way from home. Is it the right way? Yes, it's the right way round. What is it, mate?
It's not a Vox.
Are you ready?
I say it's either a Marshall or a Black Star. 50 watts. Are Bulgaria British? No, they're Spanish. What are they?
I don't know. Doesn't sound.
Made in China. Okay. Go.
Ta-da!
It's a Laney. It's not the latest. The Cub. What is it? The 12 Cub.
This is an older amp.
Yeah.
So this is the LC50. Maybe get in there. And this is it, mate. 50 watts, ECC 83s in the preamp, EL34s, British, of course.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
2 in the preamp, 2 in the power amp.
I think so. And this is it.
I'm really excited because Laney's my thing. I always played Laney. I've had a soft spot for Laney amps. And you said this is the LC50, right?
Yeah, it's a 2-channel valve amp, of course, with a bright switch. It's also got an effects loop.
They should.
Yeah.
Laneys do.
And I've played it at home in my flat briefly, and it's wonderful.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do now. This hurts. So this is good. I want to try this. I want to try this pedal board with this amp. So, we're going to replace the Laney with the Laney. So I will remove my own hybrid Laney we've been playing so far on the bay, and use this one just to mic it up, you know, and put it there so you guys can see it too, and do some close-ups as well. This looks beautiful too.
It's nice, super nice.
I mean, you can see it now, I guess. And let's do some close-ups now for you to see the amp. It's got, yeah, you said 2 channels.
Yeah.
One high gain, one clean. Is that?
It's kind of crunchy, the overdrive channel. This
Okay.
the first clean channel has just got a volume.
Just volume.
Yeah,
And the second one's
obviously
got-
your bass and middle, and then the second one you've got a separate volume.
Volume and master.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got master volume as well.
Okay.
So this thing is really friggin' loud.
Okay. Yeah. Be back in a sec. So we're back. The amp is now where my old Laney was, and it's mic'd with an SM57. And I got the Tele, of course, because I would like to hear this full valve amp with my Tele and my pedal board. Danny will be the knob master.
I'll be twiddling some knobs today. And yeah, I had a little, just trying to get the levels and stuff. It was pretty friggin' loud. We've got a camera set up here. This is a bit of a cowboy job, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can guide you guys through the sound. We're doing it straight up with absolutely no effects initially, and if we throw anything in there, we will let you know what's
That's right.
coming on.
That's right.
Okay, so
So I'm taking the cable. We had to adjust the levels. Typically we play with my Laney and the Katana, and now we'll try this bad boy. And of course, it being a valve amp, we wanted to crank it up to get its real character out. And this is now the Telecaster, right? Through the pedal board.
and clean channel with the bright switch off.
I think you can crank it up a bit. More like it.
That is no reverb. No reverb, mate.
This is too good. I'm gonna
You
cry.
want some reverb?
And, I would like to hear the reverb of the amp, but so that's like EQ controls about 12 o'clock-ish or like 6. You can see it as it is on the panel, and the volume is on that's the low input, yeah,
Yeah,
and the volume is up to what, 3?
we're on 3.
Okay. The middle position of the Telecaster. You can see it in my face that I'm really enjoying this. And
Spongy.
I think that is going to have serious issues getting this thing out of here, because oh god, this is great.
Telecaster is notoriously bright. Let's put in a bright switch.
And bright, and also low output, being a single coil guitar. So now you bring the bright in. I'm going to leave it in the middle position as it was. Is too much.
Okay. Do you want to change the levels at all of your bass?
I would like to go. I would like to hear the bridge. And the bridge maybe a bit. Okay, that's dry.
He
That's
means the
very
neck
dry.
when he says the bridge.
Did I say bridge now again? Oh, apologies, everyone. Yeah, that was the neck, the last one.
It's kind of like John Frusciante for me, that sound. That sound right there was like that valve cleanness that you love. sweet. Do you want any more?
I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna go middle position again, which is the bridge and the bridge, and just play around with the knobs.
Okay, yeah, I'll play with your knobs. Do you want high input now?
Can we? I think it's going to go nuts. I think, yeah, you will have to go back to 1.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Let me pop some reverb.
Yeah, let's listen to the reverb. Is it a digital reverb or like a proper spring? What is it? Sparkly, top endy. A bit. That's okay.
That's quite high now. That's 7 out of 5. If anyone wants to go that high with reverb.
Drown in reverb. Tone down the reverb a bit, maybe.
That's down on 3 again. So
okay,
but
let's leave it there.
Even at 5, 6, it wasn't over.
True.
Dramatic.
It wasn't unusable. So I see EQ's back to kind of.
We're gonna keep it on the
noon.
6-ish, yeah, and then bright switch.
I think I would like to try the other channel and see how this thing cranks, because that's super clean. And if you're a pedalboard person like I am, that's what you want, isn't it?
Definitely.
Some people like to have their amps just at the edge of breakup and then try their overdrive pedals or their fuzz pedals and do this nice mix, especially if the amp gives you something you like the very personal flavor of the amp is something you want. But Fender amp players like the clean tone of a Fender because they offer themselves to be what we call a pedal. What is it? A canvas.
Pedal platform.
Pedal platform. That's the term. And this clean is amazing.
Sparkling, really nice.
So I would like to hear the dirty channel. Does it come with a foot switch? No.
Yes, it does.
It does?
I forgot it.
You forgot it at home.
Yeah.
Well done, Danny. But okay,
Well,
we'll take your word for it.
I'm the knob master, so
Exactly.
That's right there.
So it's going to be with the switch when it goes on Reverb or eBay, right?
yes.
Okay,
It will be with
so-
a switch. Yes.
So what the switch would do, Danny will do manually now, and I would
Okay.
like to hear the. Okay, that sounds dangerously loud.
We have something on noonish, and master volume is on 1.
Could you take some low end off, please, and a tiny bit of top end in? So that's master.
Right.
Just
Bass.
bass. Remove a bit, so go 4-ish maybe,
Yeah.
and a tiny bit of top end in.
The middle in there. Bit
Yeah.
treble.
Okay, I'm sweating. Middle position. Bridge for real this time. Okay, and let's do. I'm not going to say much. I think my face
You
says,
even need a pedal
says it
board.
all. Maybe for some modulation, and that's it.
Bit less drive, maybe? I was on.
I want to see more drive actually, but this is a good idea. Leave it like this. So less drive even. So now the drive is at what, 4? Yeah. You might need to crank up the. Okay, and one final thing before we go back to the clean channel to try some pedals. Could you please crank it up to see how
Okay.
it drives all the way up? Like,
Drive or
yeah,
master
so
volume?
yeah, so
Let's drive.
let's drive all the way up, and you have to lower the master volume, I'm afraid, because this is going to blow our minds off. A tiny bit louder you can go, I think. Okay. This isn't going anywhere.
No,
This isn't going anywhere. This is staying here.
In the room, like I described valve amps for me as making you feel something in your chest. You feel this like hollowness. It's like when you go to a gig and it's super loud, and you feel that inside you. And that's the one thing that modelers cannot. That's another topic.
It's a feel thing.
Yeah.
So what you record in the end will sound the same. And you might even say that the modeler and the whole digital thing, the digital world, allows you more flexibility without going loud, without miking things up, and very quickly you can record things and have wonderful result. But when you play, when you want to be inspired to play in a rehearsal room or at home, there's nothing like the real saturation of a tube, of a valve. So could you please take me back to the clean channel for me to try my pedal board?
You're clean again.
And that's
Let's
the
go
high.
with reverb.
Okay, let's. Where is it? It's here, yeah.
Yeah.
So a bit less. Okay, so my beloved Mudhoney 2. I'm going to use the non-boost channel with, as always, between 9 and 10 gain. And some bridge. Oh, neck again. Oh boy. I could try the tube screamer for people to hear what it sounds like with the tube screamer. So back again, it was a technical problem. As I was saying, that's the
tube screamer.
the tube screamer. It would be pointless to go through my entire pedal board now. Just modulation, some reverb, some delay.
Yeah.
So maybe the tube screamer to hear the tube screamer, because everyone has a tube screamer, I guess, especially the mini one, just to see what it does. Neck pickup. I don't know what to play at this point. I'm so excited. I think the best thing at this point would be to try the SG, because the SG from the previous episode is still here.
Yeah.
And Danny said at the end of the episode that he would love to hear it through a valve amp. And I mean, there's your opportunity to hear the wonderful SG with those very nicely balanced humbuckers through this beauty of an amp. And I fear we might need to turn down the volume a bit, because we're going from single coil to humbucker. So I'm going to use polytune to mute, give you the lead. Okay, so now what we've got is Danny's in the Laney using my pedal board with the setting you can see now, using the Mudhoney plus the Laney, the Black Country Customs Still Park boost, which is my boost of choice because it's quite versatile. And he's got some of the flashback tape echo and some reverb, and we'll just play together.
Yeah, I'll just jam and just jump in.
Yeah, and I'm using the Tele straight into the katana, using the tone that Danny's. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay.
Yo.
Yeah, you can see that I'm still tense. This was great. Thank you, Danny.
You're
Seriously.
welcome. You're welcome.
Let's wrap it up. How much did you pay for this?
200 delivered.
200 euro.
Yeah, 180 by it now. I think it was.
Oh.
No, it was actually 180 starting bid and nobody bidded on it. I was the only one, so I put in a bid of 181, and I got it. And considering a Katana, also a great amp, costs about the same amount of money. Dude, this thing is insane.
It is. It is. I don't think you will see me as excited very often on this show because I'm good at hiding my feelings, but I couldn't today. And I've been meaning to buy an amp. I've been meaning to buy a small pedal platform amp, both for myself and for the Bay, because it's fair when you review a guitar, when you review pedals, to have a full valve, nice, clean, and not insanely loud amp. This is slightly going towards the insanely loud territory because it's 50 watt, and 50 watt full valve, those of you who know what that means, you know, that's overkill for your house.
Yeah.
So truth be said, I think a 15 watt, maybe 20 watt amp is what you would need for a house, like a Blues Junior, like an AC15 or AC10 even.
Even then, that'll do most gigs, a 15 watt valve amp. Proper valve,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That'll do most gigs. This thing would be too loud for most gigs, you know? You'd probably have your sound man saying, dude, turn that thing down. You get enough stage noise, you know, and yeah, it's a really great amp for, you know, you can find your Marshalls out there for 200, 300, your Origins and stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They've got the boxy speakers. You'd have to invest another bit of money.
This didn't sound boxy at all.
They sound big.
It sounds big, and the clean sound, I still cannot get over how much I like the clean sound. And this is the kind of thing I look for in amps. I'm a Fender fan because of the clean amp. I love the Vox sound, don't get me wrong, but the Vox it has too much character, so you have to go with it. It's not really the best pedal platform. Not because it doesn't take pedals well, but because you can't get the Voxiness off of it if that's not what you want. That's why I gravitate towards Fender amps, especially for using my pedal board and for testing pedals and so on. And the clean channel on this one, I mean, the dirty channel has character. It has its own tone. And you know, if you ask me, Laney's my thing. I really like Laney. I listen to Black Sabbath. I listen to Opeth. I like the Steve Vai stuff with Laney. I like the Laney sound more than the Marshall sound, for example, myself. That's my kind of sound.
There's a lot of modern artists use Laney too. Martin Miller, Larry Basilio, they use the new Laney stuff. I would not hesitate to get something like this.
Yes, so to wrap this up, if there is such a thing, it's going to be very hard for Danny to get rid of this thing because he's going to have to go through me and convince me that this is going to leave the Bay.
Well,
but if he does...
If you do buy it, it's going to be for the same price as I got it for. No discount, mate. No mates rates.
I mean, that's fair enough, but we would be disappointing our audience, and we might have some audience already. So thank you to everyone, by the way, who has subscribed, liked, commented on the videos already. That's really nice. And yeah, we want to be faithful to what we said about
getting rid of stuff, but
yeah,
I guess everyone knows how it is as a gear.
It's gonna be a tough one. Where's my tea? I need the tea.
Your tea's.
Okay, let's say cheers one more time, and it feels like it was weeks ago when we started this episode. It was only an hour or so. Yeah, cheers everyone. Laney LC50.
LC50.
God, that was an experience. So again, thank you for subscribing and for liking and for watching. And if you haven't, go on and do that now. We'll see you guys later.
Take care.
Ciao.
Bye-bye. Welcome back, guys.
Yes, what are we drinking today, Danny?
Oh, mate, today we're drinking tea because it's daytime and we shouldn't drink during the day.
Fair enough.
There we go. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.